available. Ziggs I thought about, but because, you know, it has insane wave clear. The Senna, like the Twisted Fate, can be very vulnerable, to be honest, to that kind of follow-up damage from the Ziggs. If this was a Jarvan instead of a Lee Sin, I'd be like, ooh, this actually...
Why it could work. We'll just see whether it does. We dive onto the Rift for game number 1.
수환사의 협곡에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Now, we were just given a little bit of time to think while the fan chants were coming to contemplate.
Yeah, they're looking for Keen now, not able to get the stun, and he gets healed by Pays as well. The gold card comes in, Dawning Shadow down as well, and Rascal's not quite able to get it done. Pleta now running for the hills, but Chovy's going to catch up to him. Oh no! Sponge delivered, but the tower is still shooting. This is dangerous, but obviously not dangerous enough, especially when your Nautilus is as tanky as this.
But 2 turrets might go down for this. They bought a ton of time. They didn't turn into winning plays, and I think they definitely overextended up there. It is very difficult to actually come in here and try to take this one away. Chovy doesn't have teleport.
Yeah, Canyon now looking for an option here, and he's just going to turn it. Pleta definitely is one of those. Does have a decent shield, but Canyon's going to close the gap. Picks up the kill onto the Pike now, as that's a lot of damage. In goes Sponge, he finds the kick, but Canyon turns it! He's got the shield from the passive, and that's 4-0 now for Gen.G. Satab grabs one back though onto Keen as Drx. They're sticking to it, but Lens is so incredibly tanky, and I don't even think K'Sante can do enough K'Sante things to help this one. Even the Rift Herald gets amongst it as the Emperor's Divide lands onto Teddy. He's a bit of a monster, but not enough. Canyon goes down because he was battling a turret here, and the Sand Soldier's getting very aggressive. Somehow Pleta, he's back here once again. The Dawning Shadow flash was very cute there from Pays, and they take down the turret as well. Pleta gets out with the help of the Blast Cone. Gen.G very, very soon though, as Teddy's waddling down. And this Drake, this one's going to be important. Soul Point is big as the Mega Inferno Bomb goes down. The Drake is secured by Lens. Supports and taking dragons this week.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's just one to play front to back. They can play sides, and they can get vision at any moment with the Destiny Gate as, oh dear, Teddy's dead.
Yeah, speaking of Destiny Gate, gold card, chain CC, so easy to pull it off when you have this much control after a dominating team fight win. Like, that was the one you had to win. That was the one you had to group for. You had to be ready to slow fight and win and start stacking them up as, oh boy.
Yep, there's a hook. Depth Charge going to come down as well, and there is no Sponge for this fight. I have a feeling that this is just going to be Infernal Soul for Gen.G. And Drx, just nothing they can do about it. They might be able to move up and try to do some damage. To being up and available for about 3 minutes time, and I think Gen.G, they might even go over there as, all right, Satab's just really dead.
That was a mini game to see who could get the kill. Pays was playing.
Yeah. The double global really is just, it's looking a little bit imbalanced.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Well, they're just going to do Baron now because Satab isn't here. And Teddy, I mean, he's got ult, but even with these 2 items, he just doesn't do enough alone.
All right, how much is it going to take to kill Lehens? Do they even kill Lehens? As the Baron is going down as well. Who's going to die first, Lehens or the Baron? It'll be the Baron. And Lehens then dies immediately afterwards. But I think that his sacrifice will not be in vain.
No, certainly not. I do not think they mind it even slightly. I mean, Lehens might be a little bit annoyed about it, but he knows he did his job. Sometimes press R.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not going to be able to find anything there.
This was not the right time to do so.
No, no. As Canyon is going to get spotted, but just does so much damage to Pleta as Rascal also in trouble. Chovy and his Sand Soldiers are just obliterating this K'Sante. I have seen tankier looking K'Santes, I'm not going to lie to you, as now Pays is ganking. This is pretty cathartic for a Senna, let's be honest. Because you're much more used to just being punched a whole lot of times and then killed. Not be able to do anything against K'Sante. Not to be the case this time around.
And this was always how this game was going to go, and that's why the draft and its creativity was cool, but the second you lose that one fight, I mean, they just are playing, I mean, ping pong with your champions. You don't want to be the ball.
Whoa, max range hook is going to connect there as Sponge once again going to go down. Lehens also probably going to go down as he decides that he'll accept the outcome, as Keen is just destroying structures, as TF absolutely loves to do. This inhibitor turret going to go down as well as Chovy looks for the angle. Gold card flies in as Satab just blows up Cinders fly everywhere, and Gen.G base broken in 2 places. 25 minutes looks to be the timer for this game to be over.
Yeah, I mean, single target damage is insane, as you can see, and there's just so many different ways to lock people down. And as you mentioned, Rascal's not even that tanky, so even he's not going to last.
Chovy flashes in, he finds the Emperor's Divide on 2. More explosions as these Cinders erupt onto the Rift, and K'Sante also going to go down. Somehow it's Chovy that gets that kill, and then limps away with 100 health. And I think that the health bars are low enough for Drx to have at least one.
Yeah.
As this inner turret is also now under fire. It's a 6,000 gold Red Bull Baron power play. Will they be able to get over there and maybe steal it with a Mega Inferno Bomb? Who knows? Kickback does come on through there as Keen looks to try and get out. It's not going to work, but it's also not going to work for Sponge. So it's a 1-for-1 trade. Chovy also just splitting as these Nexus turrets in trouble. And Satap, that's one auto attack from a Sand Soldier.
Chovy voted no. He said the Elder's not going to spawn before I kill the Nexus. He wants to end this game.
As Canyon and Rascal both just dashing in unison. That actually looks pretty cute.
I mean, they're just now surrounding this bottom turret here while also threatening the Nexus turrets.
Yeah, Bone Skewer are going to go wide there as Drx still fishing for any opportunity.
75.
Finally, yeah.
75 seconds on the Elder. Atlas is going to be close.
Well, I mean, the Elder might spawn, but I just don't know whether it's going to get any attention. That's all I'm thinking. As Sponge, oh no, he is going to get snared. Will survive for the moment as Lahan's a brick wall as another kick does come down. It's Pays that's the target. All Out is going to be executed, and Pays just going to flash away. Manages to, in fact, get the kill onto the K'Sante, and I think that that really does spell how this game is going for Drx, as Chovy is tanking Mega Inferno Bombs and will eventually explode into 1,000 Cinders. The Nexus should do the same thing, though, as Keen, he gets to be in the picture. The Destiny Gate does come through, and now he just gets to stand and play bodyguard as this Nexus will be taken down. Gen.G, I mean, I think it was a really good attempt.
Break through in a lot of these mid-game fights, and unsurprisingly, down and getting kills with her ultimate that if you go in, it just ends at that moment for your composition, unfortunately. So, Drx,
it's great momentum moving into game 3. It's jumping to the Rift though, game 2.
소환사의 합격에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
All right, onto the Rift here for the second game of the series.
Pick it up as now Lahen's, he's in the Dragon Pit. Chovy's going to come on over as well as he dives on forward. Oh, God, no!
Oh, no! Okay,
it wasn't quite a Zeri moment,
No.
Wolf.
No,
there we go.
no.
There's the, I mean, he got assists, but he didn't get any of the kills, so it's fine, right?
Yeah, I'm not ready to certify that one.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that one, but it was damn close, Atlas. Directly to you. This one is really tough to play out from here because, I mean, I can't even say it. It's happening. I'll show you right here. They'll show you.
Well, Satap, that's how you get him out of that. And Canyon is going to close the gap with a safeguard. That actually looked really cute. And Hook is going to come from downtown as Canyon is going to miss the Q. Good knock up there, but Pletter not actually able to find a kill or anything like that in response. It's all just defense here for Drx, and it's offense for Gen.G as lands, misses the hook. And so maybe they'll survive, never mind. The Q's gonna land from Canyon. He safeguards forward, and he has a blast cone there as well. Q once again, that time it's flashed.
Meanwhile, Rascal is losing up here, unrelated.
It's just, it's bad meeting worse. And I think Rascal might be the target here for Lahan's. Oh, goodness gracious me. Just cut the video as Teddy is going to move forward. And lands Chains of Corruption. Might land a Q there as well, but I don't think they're getting a kill off the back end of this one. Satap moves in. Chovy dives on top of Teddy. And now Pletter's going to join in once again because the respawn timers are pretty short. And Satap able to grab a kill, but does immediately go down. There goes the perfect game, and that's an instant double kill. Here for Teddy also. Keen's got a decent little circle, but there's the triple, okay. All right, we got it.
As meanwhile,
yeah, Rascal may be in a little bit of trouble here. Plate goes down, and so does Rascal. He is trying to K'Sante, but that is a kill here. 1-0-2 now for the Zeri. You know,
I like it when
inner turrets are relatively valuable.
I like it when the number goes up on the blue side.
The items, it's absurd. It's more than a full item. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, Canyon is going to get ulted. So Cease and Desist comes down. That is the full chain, and he is just eradicated. And now they might have an advantage here. A lot of damage is down. Pays relatively untouched for the moment, but Satap just finds himself in the blender. That is going to be some bounty gold as Sponge is now trying to flash away. Rascal, oh, he doesn't find it. The reaction time too good there for Pays. And Chovy is going to help shut down the Cassante. Teddy now is underneath the turret, but I just don't know whether that's going to be relative safety. It is. Never you mind. And Gen.G are just going to back away. Extra money, the Rift Herald diving towards the turret, and they will capitalize on the bounties.
There you go. Teddy died, but like maybe they could get out. No, they decided to stay. They decided to turn around on that one. That was the good part of that. Kind of along for the ride ever since, unfortunately, in this one. Canyon maybe in
Oh, yeah, Chains of Corruption are going to land. So once again, a team fight breaks out with a kill under the Lee Sin. And now Lehens is going to look for Sponge, who has moved into the enemy jungle. Dangerous positioning, but still not in position to punish this time.
The Sundisc turret there the whole time as well, and Canyon is back. He is here. He has ult and flash, and he wants Teddy.
Oh dear, there is the kick and the connection actually, as the Zeri taking a lot of damage. The all out from Rascal, who's now diving after the Zeri, who just turns it. Satap does lock down the kill onto the Azir in the backline. Not entirely sure what happened there as Canyon misses the Q. That would have been a very dead Akali. But instead, they're going to look to the turret. Danger is Pleta. He's at full health, but he's not that dangerous. There, oh my.
Okay,
how much health did he have?
I'll certify
How much health did he have?
It's got to have been like less than 50, right?
That is
like casually is sitting at 9 kills in this game. So, I mean, there's that. They're going to do Baron here at 21 minutes, and they have complete control.
Or they're just going to kill Cassante. They might do that first and then do that Baron thing, as Canyon is going to follow the Q. Sponge thinks it might be his time, but no, it's Pays' time, as he does throw down the ultimate. Slightly shorter cooldown on this patch, ladies and gentlemen, is now Q going to land once again, this time under Teddy. Pleta, he's out of dashes, and he is now out of health, as Emperor's Divide is just going to be used to complete the ace here for Gen.G, who might just be done with this game.
Maybe it is a 4 Azir
It could just be that.
I don't know. I think I still have to give at least.
Well, I mean, Canyon got like he died those 2 times, remember? And the first time they won the team fight, but the second time he just died. So maybe it is. Maybe it's just the Chovy angle. As the Nexus will just be going down here. Cease and Desist does come through once again here for Sponge, but it's just a celebratory press of an R button before this game is done and dusted. I think they are just going to have to wait on their fountain for this one. Double kill for the Zeri. A double kill also for Teddy, and make that a triple. Canyon is going to just say goodnight to the game, I think. He waits